Are you tired of living with back pain? What if the solution is something you might not think? Something that you haven't tried before. My name is Dr. Dawn Andalone. I'm a women's health physical therapist and Pilates instructor, and I have helped thousands of women overcome back pain. And sometimes the traditional things that people are told that will help resolve their back pain, sometimes they do work, but sometimes they don't. And I'm here to tell you and explain to you what could be the hidden secret to relieving your back pain and giving you long-term relief for good. Now, back pain is complicated. It can come from a lot of different sources, a lot of different reasons. There are a lot of traditional ways that people solve back pain with ice, heat, rest, or even painkillers or injections. Other things that may come up are seeing a physical therapist, going to a chiropractor, or even getting massage. Well, all of that may get you about 80% there, but what if I told you there were a couple things that if you haven't tried, this can really propel you forward and give you long-term relief where you won't have to be scared that it's going to come back again. So just understand your mind is connected to your body, and things like stress, anxiety, and having any kind of past trauma, that can all portray as having some physical pain. And addressing the back pain by addressing your mind and your mental state is going to be a huge piece of this as well. So things like meditation, yoga, doing something where you're listening to music and relaxing, or really taking yourself out of a stressful situation. And over time, this can start to calm your body as well. And having your nervous system on high alert all the time can definitely translate into back pain. And we see this over and over again. So just know there is this mind-body connection. Something that we have found that's been amazing for that, plus giving you more mobility, flexibility, and training your muscles to support your spine in a better way, is Pilates-based exercise. So Therapeutic Pilates is going to be able to work on things like your alignment, your posture, your breath, really taking your back pain to a different level and starting at a very beginner level if you are experiencing any painful symptoms. I think it's important to know that you have to go to the right type of Pilates studio or Pilates instructor in order to get a good outcome. But the Pilates principles are based on connecting your brain to your body, and doing this by concentrating on where you're holding your body in space. You might not even realize some of the bad habits that you have. We need to train the body to hold itself in a way that you're not putting a lot of compression and pressure on your lower back, or even putting you in positions where your muscles are guarding and you're not used to it. So Pilates has an incredible carryover into your daily life and your posture, sitting in the car, sitting at your desk. And therefore, doing Pilates over time, whether you do it twice a week, 3 times a week, you can see a huge return and a huge benefit in doing Pilates exercise over a matter of 6 to 8 weeks. And this, we have found, has been miraculous for clients that have said, you know, I've tried everything for my back and nothing quite helps except Pilates-based exercise. They get hooked. They want to keep coming for months on end because they don't want their problem to come back. So trying Pilates-based exercise can be a great way to still work on your tone of your body, even weight loss and exercise in general, by putting your back in a more therapeutic type of environment too, and not a lot of jarring on your other joints. So connecting your mind with your body by doing Pilates exercise is a huge help. The next thing that, if you haven't tried, is pelvic floor physical therapy. If you have seen a general physical therapist and they have treated your back and even addressed your hips if you have tight hips, or looked at your whole spine, it can be very helpful. But if you're not at that 100%, just know the muscles that are inside your pelvis here do have a relationship with your lower back, your tailbone area, and around your hips. And Many times having back pain can come into terms with having a pelvic floor dysfunction. So when we're trained as physical therapists as a specialty in pelvic floor health, this is a niche and a specialty where you have to go to a pelvic floor specialist. They are going to address these muscles and assess them and ask you a lot of questions, find out more about your history and what your daily activities are like. And these muscles, if they're treated and they're functioning properly, this really is the bottom part of what makes up your core muscles. So those muscles, if they're functioning properly, that's going to affect this whole area from front to back. And it's going to be that stability when you're walking, you're jumping, you're squatting, you're doing a lot of things that may trigger your back pain. So finding a pelvic floor specialist is going to be a hidden secret to solving your back pain. I see it over and over again. Remember, back pain isn't always a physical problem. You really need to address the whole body, ask a lot of mental health questions, emotional questions, and just check in. Are you extra anxious, scared, nervous, or dealing with anxiety due to a trauma in your past? There's a lot of things that come into play, and there's other ways that you can be able to address the back pain and solve it for good. So I wanted to share those with you because they've been very helpful tools to be able to help women completely resolve their back pain and keep it from coming back. So I hope you learned something from this video. If you have any questions, comment below. We'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel. There's new videos that come out every week. I have other videos on Pilates and back pain too, as well on this channel. So thank you so much for watching, and I wish you all the best and hope your back pain is recovered.